evening, everybody. This is Green Alarm Girl oh 07 with my dear friend, the mighty General Wolf 10 Media.
Last time on Whoop, wrong show. I mean, last time on Ronin Warriors.
Our five heroes split up and up to become stronger, only to be. However, three of the five were kidnapped by the dynasty, and
It's
Ro and
it's a clunky way of explaining it, but okay.
yeah.
You want me to
Now
take it away?
Ryo and yeah, take it from there.
Last time on Ronin Warriors, Ryo and the gang has split off to journey to become stronger, as proclaimed by the Ancient One. But mysterious forces of the dynasty has been working day and night to overthrow the Ronin Warriors, or at least recruit them to their side. Ryo has decided to train well to hone in his skills in the Armor Inferno. The the warrior Kento has gone through some doubts. Sage was tempted to the dark side, and all but two Ronin warriors remain, Ryo and Rowan, who were attacked by a mysterious woman named Lady Kyra, who almost had the upper hand until a new ally showed up. A new ancient one. But what is his allegiance? We shall find out today.
Okay, that was awesome.
Believe you and me, I always look forward to that announcer in every Dragon Ball Z episode.
Okay, so you ready for episode 30? Tulpa turns the tide.
Yeah, let me get that ready and hit pause because I know you got to clear your ad first.
Yep,
So go
it's
ahead
toilet
and
paper
do the
this
countdown.
time.
Toilet paper, one of the scarcities of last year's opener.
Yeah, now oddly enough, now it's back to being cloth masks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm serious. At work, almost everyone is asking for them now.
Oh wow. Wait, what are they asking for?
Especially cloth masks.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be the at this point if our infrastructure really collapses, that's gonna be our currency. Just like Germany's cigarettes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I went there. Oh, I went there.
Okay,
There's
you
a new
ready?
Monster Hunter movie.
Oh, cool.
Legends of the Guild. It's on Netflix, sadly. Okay, just letting you know. All right, you cleared, you say?
Yep.
All right, give the countdown.
Three, two, one. Dow G. How's that?
Nice. Good job.
Mm, just think we'll have one more week of this.
Yep, and it's been quite the journey.
Yeah.
Armor. Justice. Life. wisdom, trust, two arms. You're supposed to say the second one.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Ronin
fear.
Warriors. That's right. Wreathed with fear.
Okay, maybe
This
we did
city.
stop at 28 last time.
Mm-hmm. Does it feel like we went over an episode?
Yeah.
I think we went to 29.
I still wonder what the original Ancient One's last name was.
That's a question that will never be answered.
Oh, that's kind of ominous.
Thank you, friend.
Hmm.
Please be honored to us, please be honored to us, please be honored to us all.
Wrong country.
I know, huh? Hey, bud, know that ain't that a bit too hot for your head?
Look at all his hair.
I know, huh? Makes you wonder what kind of shampoo he uses. If you only knew the power of the dark side. It sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah. And of course it's Deus.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you mention it, Deus also has nice hair.
Yep. Tell you he's the baby of the bunch. He's doing his Houdini trick.
Hmm.
You know, Topa would get his job a lot more efficiently if he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering when he's going to use that wrecking ball. When he's that mall.
Okay, now that was awesome.
Yeah. Knocked his
Ouch.
helmet off. You are the chosen one. He cares nothing for you or the people you hurt. So I had to throw in a splinter line.
Yeah, and this is definitely interesting to see that Anubis does still care about the Dark Warlords, even though he's no longer one of them.
Unaffiliated.
Yeah,
Well, he give him his backstory. He knows that they all came from somewhere too, much like him.
yeah.
Dude, if it was a bad dream, you'll be in the world berserk.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty peaceful.
I mean, yeah, you still don't want to believe in it being a peaceful place, but like, no, it ain't not. There's only two of you. Sorry, three. My bad, White Blaze. My bad. We gotta get out of this cave somehow.
A rainbow.
What does it mean? Personally, I would love to see how the Ronin Warriors would have fared in the eclipse
Hmm.
against all those apostles, even the God Hand. The God Hand, I could see them losing against, but like the apostles, with their power, they could be able to stop the apostles, like all those apostles. Wait, are you even familiar with Berserk?
Not really.
And that was just me talking out loud.
Oh yeah, bit of a random. Well, bit random, but you know how Netflix is well, they're going to do their own gaming thing now.
you, you gotta stop making jokes like that, Greenie.
I'm serious. I am very serious. They say they're
I
going to
know
go
you
into
are
gaming.
on this. You can obviously tell that was a fake laugh.
Okay, well, apparently Dead by Daylight is losing the Stranger Things license, and on November 17th, they're going to get rid of all the Stranger Things stuff in the store.
Hmm.
But if you've already bought the characters and the cosmetics, you'll still have them. You just won't be able to play to go on that particular stage. and apparently that has something to do with the Netflix. Well, what Netflix thinks they're going to be able to do in gaming. I think it's going to be just another their Stadia.
Hmm.
Now, I could be wrong on that, but
Sounds like desperation on their part.
yeah.
No matter how much you slice it, it sounds like desperation.
And I've got an ad in five, four, three, two, one.
I got one too.
Uh, no, not Gillette.
It looks like I got Chick-fil-A maybe. It's got chicken advertisement on it.
Jeez, it's even the guy's Gillette.
I ain't gonna lie, that food does look kind of scrumptious. Oh wait, it's Olive Garden. Ugh, can't stand Olive Garden. True Bill. I really can't stand people trying to manage my life when I can barely even manage mine.
And now I got Geico.
Hmm.
And now Open Door.
I'm still on True Bill. All right. ABC Mouse. Oh, don't try to lead off with that. I'm sorry. That's
What?
there is true. There is some truth to what she is saying, but you're still doing the advertisement.
What
She
is?
said she's like I largely look at the customers and usually skip them, but I finally joined ABC. I'm like, oh wow, don't lead off with that. We all have done that.
Yeah.
For the most part, we've all done that. We've always done that, but like for her to make that reference, I'm like, oh wow, oh wow,
And now I got AARP.
oh nice. I
Yeah,
have
the one with
all right.
Sergeant Houston.
I already got through mine. I'm at 11:32.
I mean, if you're going to do a insurance commercial, this is how you do it.
Oh,
Show people you care.
somebody did a Mia cosplay.
Oh, okay.
Not too bad. This looks well. Mia has a distinct design, but like the way how they went about it, it's like they strung together some clothes and just put a wig on. You would not have known that wasn't Mia,
Well, to be fair,
sadly.
for the most part, her outfit would be pretty easy to do.
Mm-hmm. And Kagome's, I would say, would be kind of easy, but that's a given. That's pretty much a given. But Mia, like, I have to show you just to explain, just for the sake of explaining. It's like you would like no one would not have guessed that that was Mia, or at least that was supposed to be Mia with this cosplayer right there in the private chat.
Okay, hold on a second. Uh,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah. All right. Well, yeah. All right. My first issue is no stockings.
Mm-hmm.
My second issue is the jacket is not pink enough. It's also made out
Right.
of the wrong material.
Right.
That one's obviously more knitted, but yeah, you can find a actual jacket get close to Mia's. I mean, it wouldn't be. It's not that hard, or even
Right.
make it yourself.
But then again, she's probably a beginner cosplay.
Mm, true.
Oh no, it sounds like from her pedigree, it seems like she's experienced to some degree because that's not the only picture she did. Now this one again. Give me a sec. You would never have noticed that this is supposed to be Mia, and that's one as far be that's the that one actually has stockings.
Uh, okay, stockings are too long. Obviously, she's missing the jacket. Um, I don't think it has quite the right buttons on the top, and I may be little bit too strict.
Mm. Her hair is probably going to be the one thing hard to pull off because one she has the sideburns and her bangs part in a way. So you have to find somebody who's really good at very good at say wigging, as I like to call
Yeah.
it, to really mess with those bangs to do so. But other than that, like hers is not even close actually. When you think about it, not even close at all.
Hmm. Well, you ready to go on, Wolfie?
Yep, I'm
Three,
at 11:32. Where are you at?
11:30.
That's close enough.
Okay, on three. One, two, three.
Let me look up Mia's design real quick. Yeah, you're right. It's not like you could pick any random jacket, so long as it has to be this like this hot pink jacket. It's like doing somebody's poor man's April O'Neil. Like all you need is to find it is a yellow jacket, or at least if you had to go with the '90s April O'Neil movie version,
Uh-huh.
that's all you need to do is get a yellow raincoat. Am I right?
Yeah.
But then again, we don't know what I don't know what year that was, so who knows?
Yeah. Now the two. I think it was the the later cartoon version, the one in the not the recent one, the one in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh
you know
three.
that April. Yeah, that April would actually be pretty easy to do.
Yep.
I mean, all you would need is a purple top and some pants and the right shade of red hair.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I don't think Casey would be that hard. The hardest part would actually be the mask.
Yeah, just get random hockey mask. That's all. I don't think anybody would ever I don't think anybody would ever get on somebody for getting a regular hockey mask for Casey Jones Because he did start
Mm,
off with that, I think.
true. And I think Big Hush also has had a mask that was very similar or to one. Well, now obviously all of them are supposed to be Jason masks that are inspired by other things.
Mm,
But there was one that at least shape wise was very close to Casey's.
mm. That's a nice comeback. I like that comeback. Yes, perhaps I
Mm,
am. I will say this. Out of the Shadows, Casey Jones. Uh, I'm conflicted with him. Have you seen Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows?
Out of the shadows. I'm trying to think.
Set in the Bayformers universe,
Oh no.
or the Bay Turtles universe.
Okay,
Stephen
I
Amell
admit
did.
I did not. I've not seen that.
He was played by Stephen Amell, also Arrow from Arrow. Oh
Uh
wow,
huh.
that's some imagery right there.
Yeah.
Just not the right
Oh.
hair color is all I'm saying. He's still blonde.
Mm,
At least he was. Oh no no, he was brunette. Okay, he did have the right hair color. At least they got the mask right. Hair length could have been better. Here, I'll show you a picture of him if you want to take a
okay.
look at that. Sorry, it's getting off track of what we're watching. And there's the lady in your icon.
Yep. Yeah, I would not know that was supposed to be Casey.
Unless you saw the mask.
Yeah.
He did lead off with a hockey stick. And I think he was a fired security guard in that movie.
Okay. Hmm.
Like they got his altruism right, is what I'm saying. Even when as far as to protect April against the turtles when they showed up. So I was
Okay.
like,
Hmm.
it's not my favorite right now, but at least you got that part right about Casey. He's willing to help out a citizen,
Yeah.
no matter what the danger is. Like even if it's a 7 foot turtle.
And her armor's glowing.
Hmm. She is the one called Sailor Moon. She is the one called. Uh oh. There's some doubt in her mind.
Yeah.
I find I find it funny that she gets naked while all the other guys are still armored
Yeah.
to make that transition. Don't let the SJ hobos see this.
They will have. They would be reading all the way to the bank.
They'll just go at length, nonstop about how it's all sexist and patriarchal to have a woman stripped down to her bare bones and get into some maiden outfit in front of a dark lord. Yes, because she's being prepared for the Dark Lord. I think what the context that they're missing out on, Greeny, is the fact that you see, you see the difference between how heroes treat women versus how villains treat women.
Yeah,
In a way, like me and my crew talked about this with Jafar, or at least the Disney villains and Disney when it came down to the Disney princesses, right?
right,
So like we brought up Jasmine in a way where she was wearing her usual standard outfit that she's characterized in, right?
right.
Which also she has an assortment of other outfits that she wears too. But we also took notice of how Jafar dressed her when he took over as Sultan and being the most powerful wizard, right?
Right,
And I'm like, don't the actually hobos don't realize that this is how villains see the women versus how the heroes see the women? And so far, by what we see of how they depict the girls, or at least how actually hobos want to depict the women in such a way, if they want them to be hot, they have these out there dressed women that really expose themselves, right? But
right,
then you got the ones where they want not, they don't want the male gaze that does wear that sack potato stuff, but they still try to look hot at the same time. And I'm thinking, this is how a villain dresses up their women in their mind. What do we usually see the common decent folks see in a woman when she's dressed to impress, or like what do we always want to see, right?
right.
And I look at this and I think, man, they are really confused people, and they have my pity, nothing but my pity at this point, because I'm like, they're so lost. They're really this lost, to say the least.
Yeah.
Where is everybody? I'm talking in the chat.
Oh, did I forget to share the stream again?
Say again.
Did I forget to share the stream again?
Yes,
Ugh.
I think you might have forgotten.
Oh, and
Don't worry, you're wrestling with Mike. That's the weirdest sound I ever heard. I have the power.
I think that is a bit of a hint on who it is.
Hmm. Oh sure, back to the Ronin Warriors. Now it's going to go into credits. Cool. All right. I'm gonna
And I've got
pause.
ads.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. I'm gonna pause so you can watch your ads.
Stupid ad too for Bounty.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
they're still around.
yeah. Come on, you have common sense. No one would use pizza to wipe off a stove.
Let me guess. A man is wiping out the stove with pizza, isn't he?
Well, yeah, and he happens to be black. I mean, no one's that stupid.
I feel deeply offended by that.
Okay, I'm at 3 seconds.
I'm at zero somehow.
Okay.
All right, now I'm at three.
Okay. You want to do the countdown this time?
Sure. Three, two, one. I feel deeply offended by that.
Well, yeah, there are
But
better
again,
ways to sell paper towels.
why can't it just be the man just wipe off the table? That's all you need to do is if you really want to sell your paper towels, just have the individual wiping off the counter with the paper towels. Is that not too much for anybody to grasp of an of a advertisement? But put a woman in it, and suddenly she's a expert on it. And I'm talking about when you start the woman off, just only the woman. That's not
Now, actually, to be
the
fair,
fabric
there
of the
was as far as I can tell, there was not a woman in that commercial. He starts off wiping
right.
things off of pizza, ends with paper towels.
I don't think that was incompetence. I think that was him just deliberately dirtying up things so they can show how bounty wipes off things after the fact.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know how they had that had those type of commercials where they intentionally dirty up the fabric and then like the bleach ads or the detergent ads.
Yeah.
Was he really in the kitchen?
Yep. With a kid watching him.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. I no. Mm-mm. See, black folks should be up in arms about that, especially if they're on the especially if they're on the train of you cannot show a black person be incompetent or any of that nonsense. Wow, Raul is really fired up.
Well, they do. Well, the dynasty does have three of his friends, and
Hmm.
you know how protective and angry he can get.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Back to Charlie. You trying to tell me Rowan was that powerful? That's a
Well,
freaking nuclear arrow. Unless that
yeah.
cloud is telling me a lie.
Well, I think this is trying to kind of uh make up for not having that much character growth when Rowan
Hmm.
earlier. I mean, did he really get a story arc or a character arc up until now?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I would say like this is just him showing off. They had he has to pull his weight.
Yeah.
That's their team. That's their team right now. They have to pull their weight. But I'm saying
Now,
like I don't remember his arrow being that powerful. And why is he not firing more of those?
I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know now. I'm thinking about what the first game I bought for PlayStation 2, Portal Runner.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the
Mm-hmm.
character you play as and shoots arrows, and she has different types
I,
of arrows.
I know what you're talking about. She's from Army Man.
Yeah,
Back
and there
when
was
they were
one
trying to find. Sorry, go ahead.
and there was one level where she actually uses the says says using basic arrows against the dragons is like trying to take down a tank with a dagger. Yeah, so they give you infinite basic arrows on that particular level, but you have to hunt around for the other types of arrows that will be more effective.
Was that game any good? I
Well,
mean,
it
did you
kept my
enjoy
interest.
it?
Yeah, I mean the graphics were pretty good. I loved the intro song,
Yeah,
and despite the fact that she does come off as a bit bratty to begin with,
She talk,
she does,
she does talk less in Army Man. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
but she does prove that she is more than just Lois Lane with green hair.
Well, she's not Lois Lane with green hair. She's an Army Man figurine.
Well, I would actually she's more of a Barbie doll mixed with the Army Man.
Yeah, but the question is, have you ever played any of the Army Man 3DO games?
Actually, I haven't, but
What you say?
I thought about it.
Oh, you should. You should. Oh my goodness, you should play them. They're fun.
Okay, but what I was going to say is, Vicky, she actually gets lured out into finding a story, and she
Hmm.
gets thrown into a dinosaur world with a lion.
Yep. That was the advertisement in the magazine when they first showed announced her.
Yeah,
Her in that bikini and that tiger or lion.
lion. I mean, overall, it was pretty fun. You had first-person shooter, and that's probably the only first-person shooter I've really gotten into.
Mm.
And you had a lot of platforming. And at one point and at one point you could actually play as Leo, and
Oh,
and
nice.
Vic, and and Vicky also could ride Leo.
Yeah,
It's
as one
definitely
should.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely an interesting game. Uh, It may not have had the best story, although she does go from being angry at her dad over grounding her for putting herself in danger to kind of
Oh my goodness.
appreciating her home. Shows that she cares about people, particularly Leo. It,
Does Sarge
and
even make a cameo?
uh, yeah, in quite a few ways. The reason she gets grounded to begin with is all right. She ends up in this candy store where he's fighting, and she kind of helps save him.
Yeah.
And then next cut scene, oh, she's grounded. Meanwhile, Bridget Blue has got her sights set on Sarge to make him her hubby. Don't
I
laugh,
think
I'm
I
serious.
no 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 no. I think that was another. I think that was another plan of hers in the Iron Man main series too. I think
Okay,
I'm not
but
laughing because I'm not laughing in disbelief. I'm laughing because I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case when it comes to a series of Army Man.
okay. Now
That's why I say you
also,
need to play. You really need to play the Army Man series.
okay.
If
Now,
you're well,
I'll,
that's if you want to get the original PlayStation or the original Nintendo 64. You know.
all right. Well, let me. Well, also, Sarge is the main reason like Vicky is in the situation a little bit.
Hmm.
Now, Bridget actually tricks him into being captured because he's trying to find Vicky, who is mad at him, by the way. And uh, somehow he gets brainwashed into being in love with Bridget. So I I guess you'd call him a, a, a male damsel in distress.
Those were the days back then.
Yeah, and
How they market the female video game characters by making the male character the damsel this time,
and to be fair, Star
which we
Wars was
were
that bad.
which again was all right for its time, and it's still all right to this day. Like nobody has ever argued whether or not a man should be made a damsel. It's just the way how you have to write it. Is where you get where you can where you have to take in consideration. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, admittedly, the scene where Vicky gets captured and starts to lose hope. Sarge has been brainwashed. She's trapped, and presumably Leo is being led to his death,
Hmm.
and her home is going to be destroyed. Y- you have that moment of hopelessness for her, and then at first she doesn't. Well, she doesn't know Leo breaks out
That's a good
until a bit
image for that
later.
horse.
Yeah,
Oh, he's finally being
and,
useful for a change,
yeah.
giving the hero pep talk and all that.
Mhm. Oh, and I got an
Last time
ad
we
in front
saw
of
him, he was
me.
arguing. Yep. Give me a
But
sec. Let me see
yeah,
if I.
and then Leo goes through two worlds to go save Vicky.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and he's
I
playable the
got
whole
that
time.
too.
Oh, U.S. Cellular.
Dawn for me. These parents are showing a good light in this commercial. I remember there was a time where there was
Oh,
that one
another
Cheerios
Downy
commercial.
commercial.
Oh wow, I got ABC Mouse.
Yeah,
I remember there was a
this
remember that
time of
controversy. I'm sorry, remember that controversy about that Cheerios commercial with the interracial couple and that white little girl.
uh, not particularly.
Yeah, there was literally a controversy about Cheerios marketing an interracial couple. You know, you got the white woman talking to the daughter, and the daughter's curious about the Cheerios thing, right?
Uh huh.
And she asks about her dad, and she says, why do we buy?" I'm paraphrasing, by the way. She's like, "Why do we buy Cheerios?" It's like it's for a dad's cholesterol, or like to lower his cholesterol, or something like that, right? And of
Uh huh.
course, you got the dad, the black dad, mind you, black dad laying on the couch covered in Cheerios by the daughter, and he wakes up it's like I said, it's a very wholesome it's a very wholesome commercial, but people roast a stick about the fact that the couple was interracial, and somebody had asked Dr. Frances Quest Welsling about that commercial. She said, "I had no problem with the interracial couple at all. My only problem was the black man was laying on the couch sleeping. It kind of looked like the man was being portrayed as lazy. Have you clicked your ads yet?
Not quite yet. Now I've got a guy singing about Geico insurance, and imagine he's riding a motorcycle. Admittedly, I kind of like that commercial.
Nice. But yeah, she was talking about how hang on. All right. Have you clicked the ads?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give it the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Man, they swarming on him.
Yeah. Hmm. Whoa.
Ouch.
Yeah, Rowan is not into you.
Just gotta love that music playing in the background.
Yeah.
Do we ever get a name for this enemy that he's fighting?
I'm trying to think.
I've never seen this guy before. If only we had another Ronin Warriors fan in the chat.
Yeah. Hmm. Whoa, White Blaze. That was some nice moves.
Hmm.
Oh, hold on a second. I gotta check on something. Oh, hey, Daniel Heron.
Okay. Hey, Daniel. We're in episode 2 if you want to know. Well, technically, episode 31. You know, you got a big mouth. Why don't you come over here and close it for me, Balboa?
Sorry about that.
It's cool.
My sister's dog's knocked over a few boxes.
Oh, wow. Mischievous little critters, aren't they?
Yeah. Any chance? Uh, any chance you want one?
No, I don't like Pomeranians. More so than Chihuahuas.
Okay.
Fun fact: Chihuahuas are made to be eaten.
Don't say
True
that.
story. True story. They're bred to be eaten. That's why they are the way they are.
Tiny rats.
Hmm.
Oh,
I mean, I hate to get morbid on you there, but I just learned that like from another show. I was like, oh wow, that makes all the more sense now. And it really
okay.
tells you
I'm
how
at
animal rights
12:56
activists do not know
now.
what the hell they're talking about. Excuse me.
I'm at 12 minutes 56 seconds now.
I'm at 16.
Give me a second. All right, now I'm at 16:20
I'm
26.
16:35.
Okay. Well, close enough.
Oh, you want to keep going? Okay.
Yeah. You're kind of tied up right now, Kento.
Let our powers combine.
Earth,
Fire,
wind,
water,
heart,
go planet.
new planet.
With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Good on you, Blaze. Should
Yeah.
body check that dude.
Yeah. Brian really cares about his friends.
Mm-hmm. Your friends are getting desperate. Get him, Ryle. Get him.
Ooh, ouch.
This music reminds me of that one thing, that one music beat that was playing when Goku was summing up the energy on planet Namek.
Mm-hmm.
The din 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 din. Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah. Hmm. Also, on a somewhat unrelated note, I really hope they never do a live action Captain Planet.
If they do, it's well within accurate how they do it, but doubtful that they're gonna actually execute it properly because have you noticed nowadays when they try to bring back an IP, they always want to show the heroes as deadbeats.
Yeah.
It's like they really want the heroes to look like they're useless.
And we're not even going to talk about what happened with Masters of the Universe.
Mm-hmm. To this day, we're not. Me and the wife is not even watching that nonsense. If she decides to watch, that's on her. I just have to be out of the room when she does. Then again, she wouldn't even want to watch it because she'll be watching it mostly for He-Man, and given by what happens with He-Man, she don't want to watch. She'll quit immediately.
Yeah. Now, admittedly, Netflix does have another He-Man series related. Well, He-Man series in the works. Kevin Smith is not involved at all, or Noel Stevenson. And apparently, the creators do actually have a appreciation for the property, even if the toys look a little bit odd.
So are we looking at a GI Joe, a sort of GI Joe, Resolute
Maybe,
potentially? Because
potentially.
that was a good movie. Have you heard of GI Joe Resolute?
I've heard about it. I've not had a chance to watch it yet.
So forgot who wrote it, but it was somebody in comics that wrote the story, and it was animated spectacularly, where it basically became a 2000s version of A6 Transformers the movie. Not a good selling point for you.
Um, actually, I'm not, actually, kind of, actually, it's got my interest now.
Hmm. Well, I mean, as like key characters do die in this movie, but like it's natural. It's really natural. but like it was it's most memorable for the fight between Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, because there was a fight scene between Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow in that movie, and that was like one of the highlights of that movie. I will not say what happens in that fight. You have to watch it yourself.
Okay. It would, it would actually be easy to make Kyra in The Sims.
Nice.
Maybe not the exact outfit, but I think I could get close with the makeup.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that is a weird thing to say.
No, no, it's not. All right. That was episode 32.
And now I've got a add for 9 elements.
I paused at 6 seconds.
Okay. I actually would give this stuff a try if it was actually in local stores.
I will say this: selling the highest seats for GI Joe Resolute, it's going to be pretty difficult. Even though, like finding a physical copy, you also are kind of SOL on that one,
Hmm.
unless you eBay it or Amazon it.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
So that was a testing bed to how the armor is utilized, the Infernal armor. At least they had a one off villain to contend with, and we finally got the team back together.
Yeah.
This really just shows how much the dynasty really wants to take out the Ronin Warriors at this point. But of course, we still have Kyra to contend with. But one thing we didn't really touch upon because we're rambling at this point, or at least I'm rambling at this point. But like, there's some trickery that Talpa is doing to Kyra.
Yeah.
Now we're not gonna. I'm not gonna bring up what it is until we get there.
Yeah. I remember what it is, or at least
Mm,
part of what's going on.
I know. I definitely know. But I'm not gonna say because that's a spoiler. I would say it's no different than how the Dark Masters are done, but it's way more sinister than the Dark Masters allegiance, or at least how they allied themselves.
All right. Now, one thing that bothers me about the boats that they're riding is, okay, are they taking a nap under the blankets, and guess where are they trying to hide? And if they are trying to hide, why is White Blaze steering the ship?
Because he's a smart tiger. Oh, oh, this is another character I couldn't stand. This guy,
Yeah.
not because he's annoying or anything, but just the fact that he's just slimy. Like you love to hate him. I like his design too.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Recap.
Yep.
Did you ever watch Outlaw Star?
Yeah, I remember that.
I finally got around to watching it and completing it. Cat Girl still best girl.
Oh, wife plays here something.
As animals should. Oh, you know something? They're in Outworld. I just realized that.
Hmm.
Or at least something equivalent to Outworld. Whereas they're behind enemy lines at this point. I just realized that. You shouldn't draw attention to yourselves, guys.
Yeah. This is. I mean, you made it this far. Do you really want to blow it now?
I mean, I think what they mean is that they're gonna execute their plan, whatever it is that they got going on now that they're here at the castle. But the way how it's framed is what I'm saying. It's framed like they're gonna take out the patrol right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It I'm saying the way how it's framed, it suggests that they're gonna take out the patrol. I'm like, do you really want? Do you want to draw attention to yourselves?
Yeah. Now I'm getting Dynasty Warrior Empire vibes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there are certain missions you could take, especially if you're not really attached to any kingdom. Like if you start out as, uh, by yourself and not part of a group, um, group. If you choose certain missions, like one to infiltrate a merchant's place or assassinate an officer,
Hmm.
you have patrols going around that you have to take care. Well, to try to avoid, and if they catch you, they sound the alarm.
Right. Or basically equate to basically essentially Tenchu, the Tenchu series. Are you familiar with the Tenchu series?
Not really.
It's basically Assassin's Creed before Assassin's Creed was a thing, but with
Oh,
ninjas.
okay. So their main focus is going to be on Ryo now.
Yep,
Oh,
because he's the leader.
and we got and we got some dissension among the Dark Warlords.
Yes, but she is a cunning girl. Are we missing something here?
Yeah, I feel like they may have intended to be a backstory or something with that because we I don't think. I don't know. Have we seen them interact with Kyra that much?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think there might be an episode missing, cause I think it's because we probably missed episode 29 or something like that, or maybe it's collected somewhere
Actually, I
else. I
don't
don't
even
know.
think it was in episode 29. It might have been something where they originally intended to have something, and then for one reason or another, it was cut.
Hmm. Because they're talking about how Kyra's being a nuisance all of a sudden. I'm like, wait a minute, hang on. She was kicking their butts the first two episodes she was introduced. So how is she starting to become a problem now? I don't know. It'll probably clear things up when we get there,
Yeah. Well,
or we'll be less confused as we progress.
yeah, that's how it goes in Dynasty Warriors. Here's Empires too. You always see the patrol and then have to defeat them quickly.
Hmm. Same thing with
And
Tenshu.
and then you and then there's some kind of alarm that chant because you missed the
Hmm.
one fire guard or this one torch sentry.
This is it. Basically plays out just like any stealth mission in games of old. Like it's like a dance when it came down to that, especially in true crime streets of LA. There was all these stealth missions interspliced with the sort of action missions. Whereas you can with the good cop system and bad cop system, like you can silence a perk or you can execute them. I always silence them because I like playing good cop. But if one is like awakened or at least like spot you, you can hit them with a tranquilizer. Mind you, you only get 5 darts. So pick your
Oh,
time to use it.
and apparently Talpa's castle is uh also a transformer.
Or Rubik's cube.
No, well, no, it actually reminds me of I'm trying to remember what was the name of that Megaplex,
Metroplex.
Megaplex, and there was the and I know the Decepticons had their own version too.
Bruticus. Or the I think it's called the Star Train or something like that. Astro Train.
Oh no, that Astro Train is a transport.
Yeah. But definitely Metroplex is a city that transformed. And there was also Omega Supreme. I'm talking about in terms of
Oh,
large transformers. I got
yeah,
Febreze
and I've got Target. No,
of
oh
all
Staple,
things. Oh wow.
and now Imes.
But yeah, I think what you're thinking about is Unicron in terms of giants transforming.
Yeah.
That's probably who you were thinking about at the time. But yeah, a apt comparison would be yeah, definitely Metroplex. If Matthew Flynn was here, he probably would clear the clear the ice on that one.
Yes, I know my
That
clothes can attract pet hair.
I got Mr. Clean.
I got bounce.
Every time I hear bounce, I think of that Busta Rhymes bounce song.
And now I've got Allstate.
Well, at least you got Allstate. I mean, Allstate never hurt anybody, have they?
No,
Insurance wise,
but
I don't have
okay,
Allstate,
I'm
but
going
still,
to BS on that car jumping like that.
reality is always boring, and reality is not always reality in the shows.
Oh, okay. Now I'm at 120. I mean 1125.
Okay, my ads are still going, and it's Carvana now. Olive Garden again.
Why do you hate Olive Garden so much?
Hmm.
Why do you hate Olive Garden? I'm curious.
I tried it. I did not like it, and I'm ready. I'm at 11:33. And what number you
Okay.
were?
Oh, 1125. So what did you have at Olive Garden that you hated?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember not liking it as I tried to eat it. I mean, it is an Olive Garden in California, so it might. Chances are I might be at the worst Olive Garden in the state. I just
Yeah,
remember my
'cause
experience not being good. The let's just say that the the service was good. I just didn't like their food.
okay. Mm, I was gonna say the say the two I've been to. I only have one complaint, and I kind of blame my sister for that.
Wait, are you going after I paused?
I'm at 1133 now.
Oh, cool. That's where I'm at.
And that well, and that was last time I got soup because they have this uh some the Super Toscana that's really good.
Hmm.
Good. Um, I, now my sister put me on the inside, well, next to the window, and you're supposed to tell them how much cheese you want in your soup or your pot on your pasta.
Okay.
Um, and she basically told made them stop before I wanted them to. I'm like, it's my soup. Can I get a little bit more cheese?
And then what happened? That's it.
Yeah, I don't get to
She
go there
wanted.
too often.
She tries to run your dish.
Yeah,
That's weird and kind of creepy. All right, you ready?
yeah. You do the countdown.
3, 2, 1. You look so bored.
I was actually going to say tired.
Yeah, both of them did. I mean, they got to transform just to survive a death-defying drop.
Also, someone pointed this out to me, but Rowan never got a full transformation sequence.
Nope, never did. Everybody else did, but not Rowan. I think he did one time, maybe. I could be wrong, but it's like they never use that at all.
And now they're both riding Weathleys again.
Yep. with a hat accessory.
Yeah. Hmm.
She's got a new hat.
I think this might also be a little bit of foreshadowing to what we find out about her later.
I think that was a reference to female Scorpion 701. I'll link you the character I'm talking about.
Okay. Whoa, glitter. Wow, she got more of them than she did the Ronin Warriors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll just settle for one before I run into something that'll scare the heck out of me. And the last thing you need is for me to scream on stream. Yep.
Now, to be fair, glitter can be dangerous.
There you go. Female Scorpion. Sorry, female prisoner 701 Scorpion.
Huh. Hmm.
You find no shortage of that lady being referenced in some old anime or some anime of some kind or some manga of some kind. I think she started the female revenge movie genre. I think. I just know Quentin Tarantino was also inspired by her when he did Kill Bill.
Hmm.
Here's another photo of her. Cause this one was in '72. And what year did Ronin Warriors come out?
Um, I'm trying to think.
'89 or '95. My money's on 89 though. '72
Yeah,
coincidence? I think not.
and it's actually mostly due to the hairstyle and styles we see.
Hmm. Could have thought glitter would be an effective tool.
Oh no! Now imagine My Little Pony Warriors, one using a glitter attack.
He's bigger than the
Oh,
horses somehow.
oh,
Sheer force of will. You gotta admit, there's some nice color texture there for that armor.
yeah, Hmm. Well, I actually think I remember think I remember back when I was watching this first time. One of my friends
Hmm.
had this theory that Heriel was actually the name of the ancient one.
The name?
At least that was a theory. Uh, well, until we found out that Heriel was only created for the U.S. audience
Okay.
because of the action figure.
Did you ever see the Ronin Warrior toy commercials? I think I asked you that before.
I think I did, but it's been a long time ago.
Kind of scared to see how they look like. Because in a child's mind, you see it differently.
Oh, okay. That almost hints that they're related.
Oh boy. Why should you have to say it like that?
Yeah. I have to wonder if that was supposed to be a reference to Saint Seiya,
Hmm.
because if you remember for the the five the five nights we see and the other boys that were training were all supposed to be half brothers.
She's OP.
Now you got it mad, Kyra.
Just tearing up the place and not her. He's so
Yeah,
chivalrous.
yeah. Topper better
Now
hope he
how's
has a good contractor.
I'm sure he does.
Oh, hey, Metanui. Oh, White Blaze, are you sure you should be in that river? I'm sure there's a lot of debris there.
He'll be fine. He did survive Black Blaze.
True. And now I got a Tide commercial.
And I'm pausing. 3 seconds.
Okay, I'm at 0-0.
That was one ad. Nice.
Yeah, Tide Pods.
Tide Pods. What a meme.
Well, when used correctly, they can save you a little bit of time.
Hmm. All right, ready?
Three, two, one. Ah, don't be sorry. It's okay. I forgot to share the stream.
Right. Justice.
That's
Life.
life.
Wisdom. Trust. Two
Yeah.
arms. Rolling Warriors. Rolling Warriors.
Okay, that's an awesome shot of White Blaze. Mm, I also think that maybe having the Dark Warlords help form the Inferno might have also have something to do with Transformers.
mm,
Yeah, there was um. Do you remember the Combiners?
no.
Okay, back in Generation One, there were several sets of Combiners. There were two that were created around the same time, and in a episode that only aired in Japan, you had the Decepticons, cons, you know, using their well, two of them took over the the Autobot one.
Mm.
I think it was Scramble City.
Matty will probably know if he was on here. Trusting his wisdom always. He's a Transformers fan. More so than I.
Hmm.
I'm a Transformers fan too, but like I'm not that deep into the lore like he is. That as I like to be, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. Now I will admit, I am more familiar with Generation One as well as the. Okay, he knows Devastator and the other one, but that's about it.
Combiners. Oh, you mean combiners? Oh, that's right. Devastator, Bruticus. That's yeah. Those about the only combiners I know. Yep, Bruticus. Yugi, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that is a bit weird. And now
Hmm.
they're paying for it.
In the most extravagant way ever. gotta love villains like that.
Yeah.
Just gotta love these glass half full villains.
Yeah.
Something to really appreciate from Tulpa.
So has Yuli become a master translator now?
If that's the case, we didn't see an episode of that.
What about Rowan?
Rowan about what? They never mentioned Rowan at all.
Right.
Further proof that he is the guy that nobody cares about. And we got that.
Oh, okay. Now, to be fair, in one of the OVAs, and I know I've said that they're awful. In the first one, there's a girl that has a crush on Ryo, and even though it's Kento that rescues her or helps her out, she says, "Thanks, Ryo." Well, actually, thanks, Rio. And he's and Kento actually like, "What? Did I miss something?" I have to wonder if that was supposed to be making fun of that of what's going on with Rowan.
To be fair, you know, that's not a mispronunciation. There is a character named Ryo in King of Fighters, or at least the SNK universe.
Hmm.
So they're not wrong for mispronunciation. That's technically the correct pronunciation actually. Rio. That's why I chuckled there. Like when I heard Rio, I was like, kind of like in the Street Fighter movie with Raul Julia.
Hmm.
The guy who plays Ken is actually pronouncing Ryu. What's funny was, you know how I found out that the correct pronunciation of Ryu's name?
How?
X-Men versus Street Fighter, or at least Marvel vs. Capcom. And we're done. Are you done with an ad too, or did you pause?
Oh, I did pause. Oh, I'm at 7:09. Well, I was at 7:09. What's going on? Hold on.
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm at 6:44.
I'm at 6:54.
Okay, give me about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I learned it. I learned its correct pronunciation when we got to when I got around. Not got around. When I was one day watching somebody play either Marvel vs. Capcom or Street Fighter versus X-Men, and when every time they would select Ryu, the announcer would say Ryu. I was like, oh, that's how you say his name. And since then, I started pronouncing his name correctly.
Okay.
And since then, my brother follows suit because he will always hear me say it, so he'll excuse me, he'll organically say it correctly. Excuse me. Excuse me. Got some phlegm in my throat. All right, I'm ready.
All right. Three, two, one. I really am gonna have to try to make that house in The Sims,
You keep saying that.
but I know I still have not done it.
You're a busy woman, so you have things to do. It'll be on your time. I'm just merely pointing it out. Okay.
Oh,
Looks familiar, doesn't it?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, they don't see what we see.
Mm-hmm.
That was visual for the audiences to see that jewel. They don't see it.
Oh, I'm actually surprised that railing wasn't destroyed or damaged.
With that heavy armor, not a chance. That's hardwood.
Bad. Okay. For some reason, I heard Badamon and thought of that a Digimon.
Mm. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a Digimon called Battlemon. All the names that they gave made Digimon. Get this though. There was one or two Digimon that they changed the names of, but there was one particular Digimon in a certain Digimon season that never received a name change.
Really?
Yeah. Um, I'm trying to remember. I think it's either one of the Digi Destin Digimon or one of the enemy Digimon. But one Digimon in particular that never got a name change, which was really interesting when you, when you think about it, was Lucymon. Yes, his name sounds exactly how you would think it.
Wait, I think I remember now.
Couldn't have been Gatomon. Milosmon, maybe? I know Devimon still got his name, even though his name references the devil. Or at
Yeah.
least, but I think he was called something else, though. But I just remember that Lucymon was. His name says exactly how it says, but it never got changed. Even his
Yeah.
transformation, his transformation, or at least his Digimon forms. Like seriously, they the characters designed exactly how you would want them to be designed, which is, as I'm of the opinion that the devil was never a demon, he was still an angel when he fell.
Yeah. A little. Uh,
Did you get that?
no.
That's a first. Neither did
Why
I.
you get one?
Nope. Well, let's not be vague, Matter. Playing the pouring on game is not going to get you anywhere. So that's supposed to be a Asian accent or a Russian accent or a Fu Manchu accent.
I think this was supposed to be a combination of Russian and
Obviously.
Chinese, maybe. I'm not sure.
Now try some of my vodka noodles. Just when you thought we can go outside, here come Corona. Yes, I made that joke,
And
and
there's a
that'll be the
castle in
only
the
time I'll
sky.
make that joke. What'd you say, Greenie?
And then we got a glimpse of the castle in the sky.
Cue La Puta music. Na, 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 na.
That'd be a little bit on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, better make that an hour and 15 minutes.
No, no, she says an hour, right? I bet you they're gonna get there in the next the next scene.
Well, we actually get a drive. And Anubis is actually okay riding in a car.
You don't think he would be okay riding the car? He's not that backwards.
I don't know, I guess I was just expecting him to be a little bit off put. But then again, as much as he's seen cars ridden, maybe he just, like, whatever. If, as long as it gets me to point A from point A to point B, who cares?
Oh, there's something I gotta share with you off stream.
Okay. Nothing bad, I hope.
Oh, it's something bad.
Now, admittedly, his eyebrows do still look a little bit evil. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
and the storm cleared up. And now I get an ad. Ah, Venus.
I paused.
Yeah, just make sure you don't invite hitmen to your open house.
Mm-hmm.
And Discord has its own ads now.
Not surprised.
And now we got Gain.
They're just throwing everything at you, product wise.
Yeah, yeah. My dog prefers Downy. Those Downy boost pellets. She loves how they
Think
smell. Take a blanket smell.
methinks your privacy has been invaded.
And also, concerned dog does not like the smell of Gain.
How does she react with gain?
I'll put it this way: my sister washed her blanket in Gain one time, her favorite blanket.
Hmm.
Uh, concerned dog pulls it out of her bed and then does her business on it.
Oh
Mhm.
wow!
So the blanket has to be rewashed, and she hates her blanket to be away from her for very long. That's how much she hates
Interesting.
Gain.
Very interesting. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, 1544.
I'm at 1550.
Okay, give me 5 seconds. Uh, Wait, that shape in that lake, it kind of looks like Mia's earrings.
So you're 1550?
Oh, yeah, now I am. I mean, was that supposed to be a gem reference?
No, no, it wasn't.
It'd be weird if it
Okay,
was.
it'd be kind of cool. All right, I guess I'll do the countdown.
Yeah.
And three, two, one.
Okay, now that is really cool.
It's almost like he came with the instruction manual on how to be the ancient one.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, because I don't think that the previous ancient one gave him that much instruction other than kind of opening his eyes to what Topple was doing.
Hmm. Or maybe he's guiding him.
Yeah, that's probably more likely. Wow.
A long history.
Wow, look at those weapons
Oh yeah,
and that armor.
this fight has been going on since ancient times, as one would say. Foreboding.
And there's our jewel.
Okay, not like a certain jewel that a certain person is wearing.
It actually reminds me of a yin yang or half of a yin yang.
What that is a you're not that far off, but there's that beat is called something else. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. And I'm pretty sure my brother thought it was a turnip when he first saw this episode with me. But I think that this was after this might have been the third episode he saw because he saw the last episode with me first, and then
Hmm.
trying to remember what other episodes he saw. He didn't really follow it.
Who didn't?
My brother.
Okay. You forgot to say writhe with fear. Nice
Ouch.
nice perspective. Oh goodness, what is it called? Pays respects.
Yeah. And he puts it around Mia's neck.
It did react to him when he touched it.
Yeah. And now I got Chick-fil-A.
And I got no ad,
I bet-
so I'm stopping at 1 second.
Uh, at least they had the decency to put it with Dr. Pepper. Oh, and that mac and cheese looks good. I should have went there for lunch. Oh, only one ad.
They're learning. All right, I'm at 1 second.
Okay, I'm three. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Warriors. Warriors. Now, this is a bit unrelated, but I do remember on my DVD see that the end credits actually do change a little bit.
Hmm.
I think in the later half of the series, it's like they're like Ryo is in a tuxedo and they're in a hot and the others are in a hot air balloon with pastel versions of themselves that shape like pastel versions of themselves, and like they're celebrating his birthday. And it reacts again.
Yep. Don't push your luck, kid.
Yep. Maybe at least get your own armor first.
Still trying to
Wow.
round up people.
Yeah. Well, I guess Julie missed out on school. Oh, yeah, this was definitely 80s.
Hmm.
And they're back and more stealthy.
Hmm.
Well, that is the general rule of things.
Right.
Now, if they'd been smart, Rowan would have shot those two guards with an arrow while Rayo distracted them.
Right. So I'm not. I could be incorrect about this, but that necklace he's wearing is supposed to be the symbol of a matama,
Okay.
honorable spirit. That's a translation. Honorable spirit. Meat being sorry. Me meaning honorable, and Tama meaning spirit.
Hmm, it makes sense.
Hmm.
Oh,
Probably why
oh,
it recognizes him.
they got glue walls.
Yep. It's a trap. It's like I knew I was gonna find the name to that thing. I know it's something ending with M and I, at least. Those things were like all the rage in a lot of anime shows. Specifically, this one anime called Blue Seed. Mostly because I think around the 80s anime times, they were very heavily recognizing their Shinto origins. They were like heavily into Shintoism
Hmm.
before like in later early aughts anime started to be more Christian. Hence why you had a lot of anime opens with angel feathers and some characters with angel wings,
Hmm.
kind of like a patches of time itself. And I got an ad.
Oh, okay. Wow, where are we on episode 34?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Making good progress.
so what did you get this time?
Looks to be open door.
Oh, I've seen that one 3 times already.
More to me to your liking. And it's this one. Wait, nope. That's that. That's that. Shoot, I done paused it. It's that Taco Bell ad, but I have to restart it. Give me a sec. Okay. Says content unavailable. That's weird.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we're on episode 33, right?
34.
34. Gotcha. Give me a sec. What the hey? It says content is not available,
Hmm.
but we were watching it just now.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's ready.
Okay.
That was
Um,
strange. What time are you on?
8:36.
30. I'll be 35.
Okay. You want to count us down?
In three, two, one. They're out cold, aren't they?
Eh, and some lighting. I think this was an opportunity where they could have had part of it Raya and part of it Rowan.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of laser sound effects that's used for this anime all the time.
Yeah. And of course, Kyra's waiting on them.
It's obvious because you hear her music. No, you don't. How would you rate her theme song?
Um, hmm. Honestly, I never thought about it.
Really
I want
now?
to say a 7, 7.5.
That moderate, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, considering Sephiroth would be a 10.
But I'm asking about Kyra's music.
I know.
I always like the slow version when there's like playing emotional scenes with her.
Yeah.
This episode, or at least these several episodes so far, is for anybody who happens to be a Rowan fan, obviously.
Yeah.
Because usually this should have been a Sage episode.
Yeah. I kind of feel like they done this because they realized, oh wait, we never done much with this guy.
Hmm.
We'll
But
just swap him and Sage, and everything will be fine.
it does smell like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're showing your accent. That's gotta hurt
Good kitty.
for both of them. How do you take cats?
Wait. Oh my god. Well, she is sassy.
I'm just like just drinking up this 90s banter right here because this is so 90s.
And I've got an egg coming up.
Okay,
Five,
on the pause.
4, 3, 2, 1. You have cellular again? And discount tire. They need to go back to Grandma throwing the tire through the window.
Nice.
I'm serious, that actually was their commercial for a while.
Remember not banned ad campaigns or ad commercials,
Hmm.
especially the one with the old lady kicking the baby.
Oh, now that one I did not see.
That was hilarious.
Oh, and finally I got Adventure Academy. I I normally get it at least twice during one of these streams.
It's like It's been a while, Adventure Academy.
Oh, and one of the kids is named Woohoo.
Really now.
Yeah. And if you're a Sims fan, you know what that means.
Um, do not.
Oh. Uh, let's just say that's how two Sims make a baby. When you don't use
Oh,
the
right.
character.
Right. It's been a while since I played Sims, and I never really gotten that. I never really lasted that enough with the Sims to really see what they're really capable of to get that far, just per se.
Well, to be fair, I mostly build.
Yeah, same here.
And, although I will say that apparently there are mods where you can actually watch your Sims woohooing.
Hmm.
Ugh, I don't know. People are a little bit. What's the word?
Creative.
Well, yeah, we'll put it at that. Okay, I'm at 16 minutes even.
16 minutes. I'm at 15. All right. I'm at 16 now.
All right, three, two, one, go.
Imagine she started throwing some flirts over their direction, like a femme
Yeah.
fatale.
Mm,
What is that smell? Perfume? I never smelled it before until I closed my eyes. Wait, I know your trick, Mai. So yeah, get used to me doing a bit of joy impressions throughout these episodes when Rowan's present.
yeah.
How you gonna know you have friends if you don't trust nobody, Mai? Come on.
That doesn't really answer her question, Rowan, but okay.
Sure doesn't. This is another thing he doesn't even take into consideration. What if she told him to bark like a dog? He said it with such conviction, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, imagine she told him to kneel before her in order to save Ryo. She's like, hey, as long as it saves your friends, right? There's something I noticed about the way females are portrayed in the bad guy side and the males portrayed on the bad guy side too. Like you notice when when they are confronted with the dark masters, right? They have their own
Uh-huh.
reasons for serving Tulpa, right? But
Right.
going back to what her response was, here's the pay and the service is good. I'm like, wow. No wonder they don't like you.
Well, you have to think, where was she during the first half of the series?
Exactly. Psych. Well, of course it won't let you down. You're grafted to it, pretty much. Wow. 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 Said I'm falling for you, Kyra. And not
You're
in that
floating.
context,
Well, you're floating away, uh, like Glinda the Good.
right?
I'm sorry, that was the first thing I thought of. Wizard of
No, that
Oz.
no, that's perfectly legit. Like it's a ball of energy. Funny enough, you get to fight Glinda the Good and Devil May Cry 4. Technically not Glinda the Good, but you get my meaning. If you know the
Yeah.
context of the boss fight at the end.
Oh, ouch.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
And apparently how to make a boat go really fast.
It sure is moving at a brisk speed, isn't it?
Yeah. So one more episode.
Yep. One more.
And you let Silly Girl again. Your
And I'll
phones are
pause.
here. It's awful. I'm serious. It is awful over here.
Sears, right?
No, U.S. Cellular.
Even worse.
You've had your experience with it too.
No. That's just me being that's just me talking witty.
Yep. Actually, I think that maybe the fifth time I saw that commercial tonight. It's the same one.
Oh wow.
Oh, so we are at episode 35. The Warriors return.
I'm at 6 seconds.
Okay, give me 6 seconds. Okay, give us a countdown.
3, 2, and the 1.
So if you could have one of these armors, Dark Warlord, Ronin, and which one would you have wear?
Ryo. Always Ryo. What about you?
I don't know. Hmm. I'm leaning more towards Psy because I'm actually a little bit better with uh, with staffs
Okay.
or possibly Sage because I love swords.
His is a long sword style.
Yeah,
Or
I
it's a
know.
great sword style. No, he's a monk, right? He's not supposed to kill technically.
Hmm.
We just mentioned that it was moving fast. Now it's starting to move slow.
Yeah. So he's worried about the enemy warriors.
That means you're gonna learn from your mistakes this time around, or it's gonna be the exact same way how it happened. Getting your butt whipped. Ryo, don't do that.
Wow, that's one way to destroy a boat.
Mm-hmm. She just backflips out of there. That shouldn't logically work. That's what makes it fun, though.
Oh,
Why would you? Why would you spoil that?
yeah.
Ryo of the Wildfire, master of awkward lines. Come on, dude. You know White Blaze guy's back. Just sound like Dracula for a minute there.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Was that guy that monk guy in the beginning of the series to some degree?
I think he was. What the evil one?
Yeah,
Hmm.
the one that controls
I
all the
wonder.
others, those other monks.
I think that he might have been to a little bit. Because you remember how they rescued Rowan,
Yeah,
but I don't think he actually was a character in that episode. it was kind of implied that there was something going on with this nether spirits,
Hmm.
and I guess they decided for the later half of the series to include a character to kind of explain that, or kind of be the
Expand
leader of
on
the
it,
nether spirit.
or my favorite line, recontextualize. I think it's more of a recontextualized concept.
Yeah. Oh, and now he can use a weapon. Oh, ooh. Don't
He's
get my
always known
place
how to.
mad.
He's always known how to use a weapon.
Wow, even without armor, White Blaze is
Like Blaze is a beast. Don't celebrate too early. You at least stop celebrating too early.
oh,
And mic
n-
drop.
yeah. I'm not sure if I would have done that. Did you just call her a babe?
Yes.
Ugh. Actually, I think she's the only female warrior we've seen in the series.
I mean, Mia comes a close second.
True.
You gotta admit, some of these lines do go a bit too overboard.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like they had a contest in the writers' room. Like, okay, who can who can make the punniest pun,
Hmm.
or how many puns can we fit in this scene?
Make my day. You forgot that.
Missed opportunity.
Hmm. Arrow shock wave. And again, I must comment. How is he not the most powerful Ronin warrior with that kind of magnitude of power? Did you not
Yeah,
see what that arrow did? Have you been holding back? I could have sworn I remember him training that move, right?
yeah.
Oh, great.
Ouch.
Okay. You just gonna let them do that to him, Ryo? Okay, go ahead and leap off like a Olympic diver. Like she's trying to go for the goal on that diving board.
And their other three friends.
All frozen up. Okay, I might also get this out of my system. I was frozen today.
And I've got an ad.
So did I.
Tally.
It's a fitness ad for me. Wait, this is a cat commercial, isn't it? Exercise and play a long life is what we want if we were pets. It's a Petco commercial.
Oh no. Not the SNL guy. Well, I gotta give it to Geico. At least I might have seen a dozen of their commercials today, but at least it's a different one every time.
Instacart talking about yoga a lot. Then I got Adventure Academy.
Oh, yeah, Blue Cross Blue Shield. And by the way, your insurance is overpriced and not affordable.
It's pretty much any other insurance company. And I got
Okay,
Mr.
I'm at
Clean.
11:22.
Almost there. And I'm done. You said
Okay,
11. What?
22.
I'm at 11:28.
Okay, give me 6 seconds. Okay, I'm there.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Eye on the prize, Ryo.
Yeah. You notice how he says he's going to try to break Toppa's hold on her.
Foreshadowing. Something that's going to be a big deal going forward with between him and her.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, mostly because he's a traitor to the dynasty.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to hold a huge grudge against him. But I thought it was going to be. I kind of thought it was going to be something more to it.
And the Jewel of Life is reacting.
Hmm. Don't press your luck, kid. Smart villain. Dumb villain. No, you think she's gonna listen to you? Uh, Finally, she doesn't attack. A signature attack.
Okay, she actually looks worried now.
Mhm.
And Anubis's staff does not hurt her.
He's not trying to hurt her. Or at least the ancient one's power won't hurt her.
Yeah.
Good thing we chose this one and not Voltron Defender of the Universe. When you think about it.
Yeah. That probably ended up being half a year.
Yep. Or G Force, aka Gotcha Man. Though I wouldn't. Would you ever thought about watching Berserk?
Maybe.
Maybe. Not too into the
Oh,
violence,
oh, and I would not have wanted to fall in the water like that. You can actually drown in 3 inches of water.
right? But this is anime. They can survive that.
Well, that in his armor does protect him.
For once, they're working together to fight one Ronin Warrior when they could have done that with all the Ronin Warriors. I tell you about villains.
Yeah, well, at least they figured out something.
True. I guess I have to give them credit, don't I?
It only took them, what, 35 episodes to realize that they could defeat one if they worked together.
Right?
And the Jewel's reacting again.
Yes, she can see that, Yuli.
I think this is also a hint that there's something with Kyra.
Yep.
Really? You were saying Kyra?
Right? This is almost like a Deus Ex moment right now. And they're back. Time for the Power Rangers lineup. But y'all can't drive.
Well, they did. I think Sage did drive briefly. Briefly.
I'm joking though.
Yeah.
This is a cause for celebration. They never show what happened after that, did they?
Nope.
And that
And
was
that's all
episode
for tonight.
35. Yep. It's crazy how we leave things off on a bang like that.
Ugh, not again, US Cellular. Jeez.
Wait, are we
I'm
going
not
to
going to use your
36?
phone service. It is terrible. Stop showing me ads. Ugh, sorry. Ugh. You can't even bury it. It's the same woman talking about it the same way. It's so variety.
And they
At
say
least
my rent.
Geico. At least Geico uses a different ad each time. Ugh.
And they say my rents are epic.
And Sony, I'm still not interested in what in Marvel Studios. What if?
So wait, are we going to 36, right?
No, just 35. We only have 4 more episodes left.
Right.
Oh.
So we'll start at 36 when we do return.
Why not use ad block? Because uh Tubi doesn't have that option. Also, it's what keeps these shows and movies free.
Exactly. Just need to get more variety.
Yeah,
Maybe ads for other streaming services. Wait, no, that nah. I take forget I said that.
maybe some ads for video games.
There we go. Yeah, these something from like Elden Ring or what's that one game? Just any game at this point.
Yeah, um,
At least those mobile games,
yeah, hmm. Or maybe the new Dead by Daylight teaser.
right?
Yeah, it has been confirmed. We are getting Pinhead.
Sweet.
And
Should
I
have
did
gotten
tell
them
you, Stranger
a long
Things
time
will
ago.
be leaving the store.
Not that I care. Sorry about that.
Like Wolf, Google hears all. Okay, if Google hears all, then you made a bad mistake with the Stadia.
That's
But that
all
was
you to talk about,
that would be a rant for another day.
right? In video form.
And actually, it'll probably be included in a video talking about Netflix gaming and why it is probably a
Nice.
bad idea.
Or short-sighted, which I'm sure they're going to get better at over time, maybe. Who knows? Probably not. I'm hoping they'll fail. Wishful thinking on my part, though.
Yeah, now to be fair, they do have some interactive stuff like the Minecraft story mode.
Right? It probably explains why they've been getting so many video game movies from companies that do care about these video game movies, like Dragon Quest, and recently, as I said earlier, the Monster Hunter movie, not the Mila Jokovic movie. There's an animated movie for Monster Hunter
Yeah, and they also have Kingsglaive.
and Dragon's Dogma. They even have that one.
Hmm.
Mm, conspiracy? Probably. Coincidence? Maybe. But now that you bring it up, sounds like a legit reason why they have that.
Yeah, I'm still mad they have the Dynasty Warriors exclusivity.
That's a thing.
Yes, they actually have exclusive. Well, yeah, they have that and NASA Reborn exclusively.
Hmm.
Well, at least the English versions. Well, the Eng. Well, the English. Yeah, the English dubs.
Think there's oh, have you heard that there's a Witcher anime in the works?
I have, and I have zero interest.
Looks interesting. We in the US we of the UN Spacey watched it together on our Sunday stream one time. Looks like it could be solid. but I'm not holding my breath on that one. Even though I don't know how you felt about Castlevania's series, if you ever watched it, I mean.
I didn't get a chance to.
Some like it, some hate it. I'm of the opinion. I'm in the middle. There are some changes that I know that people didn't like that I was okay with, and there were some things that they just didn't get a chance to touch on that they just decided to ignore story wise. It was a solid attempt. I will give it that. I would say it was better than nothing because usually, if even if they did do something animated wise, they'll probably screw it up. But so far, that adaptation was actually pretty good. It really felt like people did their homework to some degree, and they were able to do diversity right.
Mm,
And I know a lot of
yeah,
people hate the changes to some certain characters. I again was a bit indifferent, and of
and I
course,
just realized you didn't have your Rayo avatar the whole time.
say again.
You, I just realized this whole time you've not had your Rayo avatar.
Damn it! Oh boy, I rushed in here. Well, technically Robotech and Ronin Warriors were kind of made around the same year, or at least closer around that era. So
Yeah,
I am kind of keeping with the aesthetic.
yeah. Now that would be another fun rewatch, I would think, but boy, would it be long.
Well, that depends. How far are you going to go? Are you going to go? Are you going to stick to the first art, the first series, and just stay there? Because if we have to do a rewatch, that's the only one that matters technically. Or do you want to just go all the way and go all the way up to finish off at Southern Cross? Not Southern Cross, but oh, how I forget those names. Whatever.
Well, I do have the first. Well, I do have all three
Hmm. And I saw it on Netflix. So I back when
uncensored.
Netflix was actually decent. Yeah, mine was uncensored too, I think. Then again, I can
And
actually just watch it on Zoro TO, um, the first series. I don't think they have all the series together. It's rare that when people recognize that symbol, the Robotech Master symbol, as it's called,
yeah,
or UN Spacey. That's basically where the UN Spacey Wolf Squadron comes from.
well, I will say that when I finally, well, when I got my DVDs, these, uh, and actually started watching them, all right. Keep in mind when I first watched Robotech, it was on Toonami,
Same here.
and obviously there are some things that aren't really what's the word,
Friendly?
child friendly in the
Yeah.
series.
I
So
mean, I did watch.
some
Oh, are
things
you talking
kind of
about that one scene? That one scene with Minmay?
um. Well, that was the first surprise. The next, and there was a later one where with 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 Roy having a poster, uh, and the I think in the I think in the Toonami version, the girl was in a bikini, and
Right.
in the uncensored version, she's not wearing anything, and it got worse with Southern Cross. Um,
Right.
Particularly with Dana because, well,
Dana wasn't in Southern Cross. She was in the second one.
oh, sorry, why was I thinking
Southern
it
Cross
was
was the one
Southern?
with the motorcycles.
Okay, it was the second one where Dana, well, let's just say Dana liked to measure her chest when she was
Yeah.
topless.
You know who child is that, right?
Yeah,
Man oh man, Maximilian. That's what I
and
call
then
him.
in the third one, you had one female character. I cannot think of her name right now, but uh,
Wait, actually, you know what? I think Diane is in Southern Cross. I could be wrong though, because some characters do carry over into the to the next season, or maybe I'm
but
getting
yeah,
my stuff mixed up again.
yeah, there's this one character. Your introduction to her, she's naked. I mean, you don't really see anything. I mean, and she gets covered up quickly. But
Yeah,
later
it's
on
it's.
in the
Hang
series,
on.
while the other characters are in bathing suits, she just
Right,
jumps in the water completely.
nude.
Yeah,
It's a nude.
yeah, uh, completely nude. Much to everyone's surprise.
Right, you're right. It is Southern Cross. Okay, Macross was the first one. Southern Cross is second, and Genesis Climber is the third. I got them mixed. I had them mixed up. But yeah, if you guys want strong female characters, Diane is strong and female.
Yeah, actually, that one had three female characters that were kind of strong. I mean, I mean, there was a I mean, Dana did have a rival. I forgot what her name
Is that the
was.
American version of her name?
Yeah,
Hmm.
and then there was this female police officer who was always giving Dana a hard time.
Oh, could remember. I could remember, but it escapes me right now.
Yeah, hold on, let me check something real quick because if I remember right, Southern Cross, I think it had all three of them on the cover
Hmm.
of the set. Oh, and hopefully I did not lend them to my brother again. Oh.
He'll be the envy of every Robotech fan. I will tell you that.
Okay. Okay. Also, I've got the Shadow Chronicles Collector's Edition and Love, Live, and Alive.
Lucky. I don't even have Shadow Chronicles.
Oh, okay. So let's see here. Okay. Yeah, Matt Cross had Rick, Roy, and Max's wife on the cover.
Miria.
And
If you're talking about
yeah,
Max's wife, it's Miria.
yeah, Miria. And yeah, Robotech the Master Saga does have Dana and the other two female characters I mentioned.
Excuse Excuse me.
and the new generation had, I cannot think of any of their names right now. It's been a while since I've seen it. Hmm. And Concerned Dog is wondering why I'm disturbing her.
Hmm. What'd you say, Greenie?
And Concerned Dog is wondering why I'm messing with my DVDs.
Oh, she's curious.
Hmm. Yeah, sorry I woke you up from your nap, baby. And she's looking at me like, okay. Hmm. But yeah, it's been a while since I've watched them. I'm probably gonna need to plan my own rewatch soon.
Robotech, right?
Yeah. Also, the Macross Saga had 5 discs. The other two had 4.
Hmm. So what's on your plate next time?
Next time, we're going to finish up the last 4 episodes.
And you got the one video that you're making.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think what else.
Nothing else on me except for a fun stream tomorrow, mostly.
Oh yeah, and I still need to send you some of my clothing sketches that you can roast.
Ah, I'm not gonna roast those.
Well, you could. Yes, especially if I sent you 10 pastel dresses.
Oh, it depends on how good you are with pastel.
I'm joking. I don't do all pastels.
Okay. Well, if you want to wrap it up, great.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time, where we hopefully finish off the series. Um. Until then, stay safe. Keep enjoying the stories you love, and have a good night.
Until next time.